What's going on? It's your boy Vari Turn for the You Know What It Is podcast.
And it's Chuck Benji with Sticky Situations.
And we want to thank our sponsors, HemperCO. HemperCO offers the best in monthly subscription boxes, from papers to glass pieces and more.
You can sign up for subscriptions on HemperCO.com and make sure to follow them on Instagram at HemperCO.
Make sure y'all stay up to date with us on Discord, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Hit that like button and make sure y'all subscribe. And all your socials. Let the people know where they can find you at.
Yeah, if you guys are on the Instagram, we basically have All Access USA. And then our Cannabis World Music Festival, we just put the two initials of the state in front of it. So NV Cannabis World Music Festival, OK Cannabis World Music Festival, CA Cannabis World Music Festival, and AZ for the Arizona market. And then if you guys want to check out our Tattoos and Smoke, check us out 2300 North Rainbow, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89108. We're right here on Smoke Ranch and Rainbow. And then if you guys also have YouTube, check out All Access USA. On the Twitter, All Access USA. If you guys got the link in, the Snapchat, the Discord, the Reddit, the Social Club, check us out, All Access USA.
And that's
we have over 20 different Instagrams and over 70 different Facebook pages and groups. So I'm not gonna list all of them for you guys, but you guys definitely stay tuned to All Access USA and find us at a state near you. And then basically we set the world record for the most categories by Cannabis Awards ceremony. And Area 15 on July 10, 2023, we set the world record for 226 trophies in one day.
Yes, sir.
And it was just freaking like 4 trophies like every 5 minutes. And like it was freaking a lot going on. But the team that's been there since the beginning is still here. They went through the struggles, the sacrifices, but it built a team to be even stronger than what it was 5 years ago.
Did when it came to the music though, the music selection, let's talk about that. How did that come about? Because I seen a couple of people that I actually knew on there. Chow Jin from Japan, she was on there.
Oh
yeah. How did y'all actually go about picking the artist? Because I see it was it was a local, it was a local fest, you know what I mean? So
yeah, basically how it works as far as the locals go is we have time slots for 10 minutes. It could be for a public speaker, an artist, comedian. It could be belly dancer. Like it could literally be anything they do, stand-up poetry, comedy. And on that 10-minute slot, we allow the artists to basically make 50% of their tickets. So what we do is we usually give each artist 2,500 passes, and then they keep 1,500, and then we keep a rack of it. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, we want each artist on our team to at least make a rack, or else they really shouldn't be on the stage,
Right.
So it's like kind of how it works is people send their info on Instagram, and we're like, all right, cool, submit your music. And if the music's good, it's something that we feel that could really be a part of the festival, then they get booked for the festival. And then at that time, they get physical tickets and a ticket link online as well.
Okay. So y'all got this shit all together, man. From y'all, you said 2019, getting this shit really moving.
Yeah, so right after Vegas 2019, went straight to Orange County for the California Cannabis Awards.
Oh, okay.
And Cali was freaking active as well, so we just always had that West Coast vibe. Cali and Vegas. We did it back and forth for like 4 years,
Yeah.
And then with California, the venues were actually shut down. So we actually had to take a break from Cali for like 2 years. Because the venue, it was literally closed.
Yeah.
And so right when doors went back open, we went there, had a good time. And then last year we added Arizona Cannabis Awards and Oklahoma Cannabis Awards to the roster as well.
Okay. Y'all going to Washington anytime soon?
Hey, hopefully, man. I love it out there. It's beautiful,
me too,
you know.
man. Washington's a nice spot.
Our Arizona show, Be Real Cypress Hill, he launched Dr. Green Thumb at our festival.
Okay.
So he was our headliner, and then he also launched his brand. So we try to create the festival, give celebrities opportunity to launch their cannabis brands and stuff.
Speaking of brands, man, I see that what is it? The dispensary? You can you scroll down on the Instagram? It should be. It was at the top, or is it gone? I know I seen something for it earlier. But can you tell me something about that? What's going on with the dispensary?
Which one? The one that's called the dispensary?
Mm-hmm.
They're doing pretty good. Basically all the dispensaries, we kind of give them VIP passes to the festival. So the dispensary, we give them some VIP passes for the show and everything. And then with Nuwu, we have our festival Saturday. We're going to do the official National Cannabis Domino Tournament, so people can play Bones for the first time while getting high. Yeah.
I might come out there and bust some heads, man, because I don't know if everybody. Man, come on.
Huge shout out to Hardeed as well, our diamond sponsor. They've been our diamond sponsor for the last 5 years. They've been getting the stage and helping with all the celebrities and all that as well. Then next year, if you guys are in town, come July 9th and 10th, it's our first time ever doing 710 for basically 2 days. So Nuwu, they approved us to do July 9th and 10th of 2024. And it's going to be the first time people could actually consume cannabis and cannabis beverages legally at the festival. Yeah, and then we also have a dab bar for 8 hours, so people come out, take dabs, do their thing.
Yeah, Nuwu's coming up.
Oh,
they got some shit coming, man. Make sure y'all on the lookout for that. But with y'all going to Nuwu and doing all of this stuff, is there going to be a partnership coming with that? Like with y'all
absolutely.
moving over there, so now anytime you have these awards and stuff, because the first time we went,
oh yeah,
I'm thinking, man, we about to be in here blowing down.
yeah.
We about to go crazy. Nope. But I had to
it's
understand the
really
venue
tough.
where we was at. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, but with you being at Nuwu, do you think that this could be like this shit? If this one go crazy, we might keep this here.
Yeah, basically down there we're gonna throw the festival, and then as lounges and venues start accommodating, Area 15 got approved for their cannabis license as well.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is, they were one of the first brands to actually receive it. And the thing is
Needed that.
they're going to have it with consumption. And we told them once they're ready for it, we're going to 100% move forward with it as well. The only thing is currently they don't have it. And for us, we really want to have a brand where we could smoke weed, where we love Area 15, have nothing but positive stuff to say about them. But at Nuwu, we could burn the place down. Like we're going to be able to smoke as many fatties as we want, everything. Things with Nuwu, all the weed you purchase at Nuwu,
You can smoke it.
you could smoke it.
Right outside.
Yep, right outside. You can't do it inside downstairs, but right outside you could go burn.
That patio area.
And then they just launched the lounge, and now you could smoke weed and concentrates upstairs inside.
So now you don't got to be, you could beat the heat, man. Beat the heat.
Yeah.
And go to Nuwu and go, get high.
Oh, yeah. And our next show is going to be August 26th. We're doing the Oklahoma Cannabis Awards. Oklahoma was our first time ever doing a whole state. Right. So we used to do Las Vegas Cannabis Awards, but now it's Nevada Cannabis Awards.
So you got people coming from Reno.
Instead of Phoenix Cannabis Awards, it's Arizona Cannabis Awards. And Oklahoma was the first one to do the whole state. And last year we had a really great time with Little Xan, Mike Jones, Loonies. We had a bunch of heavy hitters out there, and it's just crazy because now this year we have 110 acres on Route 66 Biker Rally. So like you're
That's
gonna
a new Woodstock.
yeah, like you're gonna see your boy in a straight ATV 4-wheeler smashing through the festival. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a vibe. 100-foot water slide. There's fishing, swimming,
Oh, damn,
like
y'all turn out
volleyball. You know what I'm saying? Basketball. Shout the Vibes sponsoring the basketball activation, so they'll have all Vibes basketballs for it. You know, and then people could just win prizes. You know. And then we basically gave out over 5,000 tickets for the show. They're already all gone. And then we did about 1,800 tickets on there as well. So basically, we hit up every dispo and all spots out there, and we're just giving out tickets to the whole community. Because if someone's a bud tender, purchasing manager, owner, or if they work in a dispensary, we want to give them free tickets to the show. Like the whole goal was to like have an industry day where everyone and from all the dispensaries, cultivations could come out, chill, burn a couple choppers down, and network. You know,
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
yeah.
And we don't have a lot of that out here. You know what I'm saying?
We
Like
don't.
that you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
are
yeah.
cultivating that and putting
Yeah.
that together. Even working with Hardin. Shit.
Oh yeah.
I felt like it was. I'm not even. I
Yeah.
fucked with it, but
Yeah.
it just felt like Hardin. I'm like,
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn, Hardin.
Oh yeah.
But it's quality over quantity. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
yeah.
that quality must be at the top for them to be.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
100%. And the thing is too is like some of the brands, if they never really supported you, we wouldn't really be where we are today as well. You know, because there was a couple times where it was like people were trying to like buy trophies, and I'm like, yo, like
It don't work like
I'm
that.
20K down, like I could use it right now, but it's like these homies are asking me, hey, I'll give you 40 racks if you get us this trophy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, like I'd rather take an L than to sell out. You know what I'm saying? And thing is with me is like people can't buy votes, people can't buy trophies. Like this shit's 100% organic. People have to sign up online, create a username, email, password,
All that.
and then they got to vote once every 24 hours. This year, once voting's done, everyone that wins gets a trophy on the stage, and everyone that was nominated, we usually send them a little 4-pack of tickets just so they could come out, enjoy it, have a good time. But the thing is, it's like a lot of brands have sold trophies and like do hella shit, hella weird. And the thing is, with our festival, it's 100% real. You know, like when this shows all of our winners, it actually shows a circle graph and everyone has a color and it shows you the amount of votes each one has and everything, where everything shows the SEO marketing, where everything's coming from. Our first year, we got over 400,000 fake votes. People trying to buy votes. So imagine if each vote was $1 and that's over 400 racks and fake votes the first year alone. But now, after this year being done, we're going on our 6th year. So it's like we've had over millions of votes, but then it's all about the team to make sure they're organic. So it's like if you get a vote every 2 seconds in China, and be like, all right, this Playboy's playing around right here. No way in hell he just got all those votes in China, and this fool doesn't even look Chinese. You know, and it's like, so with us, all those votes get red flagged and then they get eliminated. So we want to thank our whole third-party team that handles all the voting and nominations, because it's like, you know, we keep it 100 and we like to talk about it all right here at the podcast. You know?
Facts. Yes. So have y'all ever thought about like starting something to where, because I mean you guys are getting the word out through marketing or whatever, but do you guys have like a podcast or some way where we can keep up to date with what's going on? A vlog?
Yeah, basically what we do is on our Instagram and our Facebook, our social medias, we usually keep everyone up to date with the hottest trends and what's going on. But then also we have our website, the NVCannabisMusicFestival.com, which shows stuff coming up as well. And then also we're going to be starting a podcast called the Cannabis World Music Festival podcast. So it's going to show the winners, people nominated, some of the celebrities that have been on there, some of the hosts, some of the models, some of the volunteers that dedicate their time, tell you what they're going through, what they've been through, you know, like kind of show you behind the scenes of like what it really is, you know. And then basically we're also going to be creating playlists and mixtapes. So all the artists, all the headliners, everyone's been performing for the last decade, they're all going to be on one tape,
Right.
you know. And right now we have exclusively on Spotify. Then eventually we're going to start bringing it onto the YouTube and other channels as well. But then that's going to keep up to date with all the new artists that we have performing. So like this year is going to be mixtape playlist volume 1, but then next year is going to be volume 2. So then it's like all the artists from the headliners to the locals, you know, but everyone nationally, you know, they'll be able to be showcased on this with the other artists, you know. And it's just crazy because when we started adding together this playlist, you know, say Little Xan as an example, we put on the song featuring Steve Aoki. So then it's like every time someone clicks it, it goes on to their views too. Then say same thing with like Spice One, you know. He has some songs with the classics, you know, and then it's just when you see each one, even Bone Thugs and Harmony and everyone, like you start seeing where they have features from like E40, Tupac, and all stuff where then the mixtape ends up on steroids because it's not just the main headliners. Now it's that song that was featuring a headliner that's even bigger or that might be the same, you know? And I was like, our whole team put together and we're just really happy because our DJs, they've been there since the beginning. And sometimes we've managed over 75 artists in one day performing. And dude, it's freaking nuts when you got that many local artists and some of them just don't show up solo. They might have 3-4 heads with them too. So that's not even counting how many heads there really was, you know? Yeah. But when you have 75 different acts in one day, like it's just freaking crazy, bro. Like every 10 minutes, it's a different artist, a different someone getting down. And some people, some of the biggest headliners didn't even have a USB or anything. They're trying to give you their phone, you know? And you're like, Playboy, I can't play your phone at this venue in front of thousands of people right here. And then you get a phone call.
You're not playing this shit off of the aux. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
I feel like the artists need to come prepared.
They
know
do.
What I mean? So,
yeah,
it just as serious as you guys take yourselves, the artists should be taking themselves just as serious.
Yeah, real talk. Real.
So what do you feel like is coming up next for, I mean, obviously Oklahoma and stuff like that, but like in the future, because there's a lot of stuff that is happening in Vegas, say whether it's basketball teams and shit coming here, all the sports and stuff around it. And then you see the legalization or what is the word that I'm looking for? The decriminalization in sports. Right. You know, they're starting to be a little bit more lenient. Where do you see you guys and taking that with what's coming to Vegas?
So like say the NBA, for instance, right?
Yeah.
Say if they quit, we're going to have a category for best NBA player that likes to smoke weed. You know, like say hockey, say they end up having it, you know.
Do they I think they're allowed to smoke, aren't they?
It's same thing, you know, we could have it where we create categories for each sport, you know. That has made a difference. Same thing with like lounges.
Yeah.
Once lounges are fully developed, we're going to have a category for best cannabis lounge in Las Vegas. And some of the categories, the first time it's ever been featured has been on our festival. But another good one is best cannabis fighter, you know? So this could be UFC, boxing, jiu-jitsu. We just have fighting as one category, but the fighter must enjoy cannabis or else they're eliminated. So it's like every category we have for best model, porn star, musician, they have to smoke weed or else they're eliminated.
That's
if
dope.
we find out,
level of knowledge,
if we find out they do not use CBD or cannabis, they will be eliminated and removed from voting. And it's happened before. some people got through and they're like, oh, I didn't know you had to smoke. It's like, oh yeah, you got to use CBD or smoke, or else you are eliminated. Because the festivals where everyone got in trouble for smoking weed, everyone that's always like trying to hide what they're doing. Now for the first time they could have it where they could be known for it. Like best cannabis hairstylist, like someone that loves to cut hair and smoke weed. It's like, I remember going to appointments sometimes like, fuck, does she know I smell like weed? Like, are they going to look at me sideways right now? Like, say, realtor, you're going to go buy a crib, you smell like weed. But what about you have a cannabis realtor and they don't mind you coming to check out a house smell like weed? They don't give you a hard time. They don't give you a weird look. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why we created the festival. So then you could see the top 3 realtors in Las Vegas, and then you could buy a house from one of those realtors, And it's just crazy because you never know who's going to win,
Yeah.
Like, it's just each year I've seen some of the biggest underdogs take first place. And some people become undefeated champs and no one could beat them. And we've seen that a couple times too. And so like with Hardin, no one's ever beat them at best dispensary. There was 2 times where someone almost beat them. I'm not going to say their names, Plant 13, almost beat him, And the thing is, it's like it always comes to the end on the votes, because it's anyone's game.
Planet 13 don't got the bad bitches like
Hardin
got the bad bitches, man. I ain't even gonna front. That dude got a good business mind, man. Like, my dude was like, yo, weed and bad bitches. What you know, man? Like, so I feel like they probably gonna reign supreme for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the reach that they have, you know what I mean? They have the big name people coming in, and
it's all about promoting and marketing, there's no additional money that they paid us for marketing or anything. Literally their whole team does the marketing. They promote it, they tell people about it. There's some dispensaries that have more than one location. So it's like, imagine if someone was doing the marketing like how Hardin was doing, but they had 3 or 4 locations that they're doing that. Like, it could be done, but the thing is, it's like they're going to really have to fight hard if they're going to try to be Hardin's best dispensary,
Yeah.
And the thing is next year, the festival is going to be at Nuwu. So I'm really interested to see how that's going to turn out. If it affects anything, or if if everything stays the same, or
we'll see.
We're really excited to see how that all turns out.
One more question for you is the smoke with do you guys dabble in the smoke shops? Do you guys fuck with smoke shops? Like,
we actually have a category for best smoke shop in Nevada.
Okay.
And we also have best smoke shop products, which we have a category for as well. And with the smoke shops, the top smoke shops that get nominated move forward. We have a smoke shop in Vegas called Tattoos and Smoke, but since I'm a part of it as a co-founder, I don't allow it to move forward at our show, just because I don't want to be like winning trophies at our own festival. Because same thing, we have best cannabis event planner. Some people nominate me for the category because we throw cannabis events, but the thing is, I do not nominate myself for any of the categories because I don't want to get to the point where it's a competition with people trying to beat the founder of the festival at his own award show. I don't think it would be fair. And so since the very beginning, we've never added myself to any of the categories.
I feel that.
Yeah.
That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
But I want to thank you for coming through. There it is. And there it is. All right, man. It's your boy Vari, and we are out.